This is the TECNO Camon 30S Pro. Its standard features are wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, a 50-megapixel Sony IMX 896 sensor, and of course, a new processor, the Mediatek Helio G100 chipset. So it has a new processor, wireless charging, but is it worth buying? Well, let's find out. TECNO is already feeling like Father Christmas, and it's not December. They included a 15-watt wireless charger in the box. That's well appreciated, TECNO. Thank you. This smartphone can draw 20 watts of power through wireless charging, so including a 15-watt wireless charger, well, it's still a good gesture. Now, if you can find a compatible wireless charger that can give out 20 watts, then you can increase the wireless charging speed of this smartphone just a little bit. It comes with a screen protector, a case, a USB Type-C cable, and a 45-watt fast charger that charges this smartphone from 0 to 100% in 52 minutes. Now, yes, the smartphone, the TECNO Camon 30S Pro, this is the interstellar gray color. It also comes in pearl gold and shim silver green. I must say that green color looks absolutely stunning. Now let's talk about the build quality. This smartphone feels good to hold in the hand. It's slim and lightweight. The front glass is hardened. It's protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Now that doesn't mean the smartphone won't break if you drop it. It just means that it's resistant to drops and scratches to a degree. The frame of this smartphone is slim, and you can see how curved the display is. It gives it this premium feel. The rest seems to be made from plastic. Now, as for the ingress protection, this smartphone is an IP53 dust and splash resistant smartphone. Please don't dip it inside water. It is splash resistant. Splash. Now, even though it's a splash resistant smartphone, you can use this smartphone if there's water on the screen or water on your hand. The display will still be responsive. For a budget smartphone, it has the usual features. It has dual stereo speakers, which sound good. It has 2 microphones, an IR blaster that allows you to control appliances. It has a dual SIM card tray with no memory card expansion slot, and a flashlight at the front and rear. Now, these days, you don't see smartphones with a flash at the front, so this is nice. Now, moving to the rear, it has what TECNO is calling the breathing light. It comes on when you record a video, when you charge the smartphone, when you have an incoming call, and when you use the IR blaster. The fingerprint sensor is on the screen. It's an optical fingerprint reader, and the unlocking speed is fast. The curved display is a 6.78-inch 1080p AMOLED panel with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. It's a vibrant panel. It's very colorful, bright. It can go as high as 1300 nits, making it usable under direct sunlight. Now, the display doesn't support HDR content, but that shouldn't bother you. It's good looking, perfect for watching videos, and you can use it for long without it hurting your eyes because it has low blue light and a high frequency pulse width modulation dimming. All the grammar aside, what this means is the display is actually good for your eyes. Now, being a curved display, it didn't hinder my typing. I had no issues with accidental touch, and I was able to even use it to play games. Now, the only thing you should be worried about is because it's a curved display, if it drops on the floor, you might crack that edge, but this smartphone comes with a screen protector, so problem solved. This smartphone comes with a new chipset, the Mediatek Helio G100, a 6nm processor. This processor is similar to the Mediatek Helio G99, but it has a better image signal processor to process pictures, and it can connect to network towers faster. Now, running Antutu benchmark, here is the G100 score. Compared to the TECNO Spark 20 Pro, which is using the G99 chipset, we're not getting a significant boost in performance, which is a little bit disappointing. Now, launching apps on this smartphone is fast. Opening multiple apps isn't a problem as this smartphone has 8GB of RAM. This smartphone is fast enough to handle most of the things you're going to throw at it. But what about gaming? Starting with PUBG Mobile, it played the game at HD graphics and high frame rate. The game ran well, the phone didn't get hot, the dual stereo speakers sounded good. It can play PUBG, but I expected a better graphics setting. Moving on to Call of Duty Mobile, it's a bit disappointing here because it played the game at medium graphics and high frame rates. The TECNO Camon 30S Pro was able to play Call of Duty Warzone at low graphics. The game was laggy. It can play the game, but you're not going to go far if you use the smartphone to play this game. As for the operating system, it's running Android 14. It's stable. It has a couple of bloatwares, but you can always disable or uninstall them. Now it's time to check out the cameras. It has a 50-megapixel front camera, and it looks good when there's enough light. Now, this picture was taken around 6 p.m. when the sun was about to set, and the camera did a good job, and it's showing a lot of details. Now on the flip side, when it gets dark, it doesn't capture great pictures. The picture looks grainy and it's slow to capture. Now when it's dark, you'll need to be patient with the camera and maybe not move for like 2 seconds. If not, you're going to have pictures like this. When you use the front-facing LED flashlight, the capture time is fast and the picture looks decent. So in low light situations, use the flashlight. Overall, I like the pictures captured by the camera when there's plenty of light, and the portrait shots look really good. What's up guys, so here's a video from the front-facing camera of the TECNO Camon 30S Pro, shooting in 2K 30 FPS. What do you guys think about the video quality? Let me know in the comment section below. Here's a video sample in low light. Now moving to the right cameras, it has a 50 megapixel main camera and the other cameras can't capture pictures. They're just there to support the main camera. Thank God the 50 megapixel main camera captures decent pictures. If not, I would have dragged it. The pictures it captures actually look very good. Portrait shots with the f-stop at 2.8 looks good. It does a good job of separating the subject from the background. In good lighting conditions, the 50 megapixel camera does really well. Even in low lighting conditions too. The food looks good, but trust me, when I tested it, it wasn't that great. And now we switch to the rear camera, the 50 megapixel rear camera using the Sony IMX 896 sensor. What do you guys think about the video quality? Let me know in the comment section below. And this is the dual video mode where you can use the front and rear camera to record at the same time. The 50 megapixel camera has optical image stabilization to make your video steady when you're running, and it makes a big difference. Yes, the 50 megapixel camera in a low light situation, I zoomed all the way to 10x. It wasn't looking too good, but I mean, it's manageable. Now the battery inside the smartphone is a 5000 mAh cell, and the first thing I noticed is the standby time is great. I left it overnight and it only dropped by 1%. Maybe it's because the chipset is more efficient, I don't know, but the battery life is very good. Now for my usage, I was able to use the smartphone till the evening before I reached for the charger. And speaking of the charging time, here's the breakdown using the 45 watts fast charger. The TECNO Camon 30S Pro wireless charging is fast. Here's the time it took to charge this smartphone from 0 to 100%. Also, this smartphone has reverse wireless charging. You can use it to charge other smartphones and accessories. So let's talk about the price. The TECNO Camon 30S Pro goes for 387,000 Naira or $233. For people outside Nigeria, it's affordable, but for people in Nigeria, oh boy, it costs. For the pros of this smartphone, it has wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, fast wire charging, a good display, good stereo speakers, good cameras for the price, and good battery. Now, the only negative thing I can think about this smartphone is the Mediatek Helio G100 chipset. Don't get me wrong, it's a fast and capable chipset, but it's not good for gaming, especially graphic-intensive games. And being a new chipset, I wish it was more powerful to play graphic-intensive games. If you're not a gamer, you're going to be fine with this smartphone. It can run other things well. So that's my review of the TECNO Camon 30S Pro. If you found this video to be useful, hit the like button and maybe subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys very soon with more content like this. Valor Reviews, signing out.